Welcome back to you live and local. Aaron Kick here with you in the studio, joined tonight by SkyBlew, who's got a new album out with Sublime Cloud, Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries, the title. It's out now. It's fantastic, as always, and he joins us here now in the studio. Good to have you back. How's it going?
Hey, great to be back. Appreciate it. It's been a long journey since the last time.
I want to talk about the album, but let's hear a song first. What do you want to play?
We'll play Osmosis Psychosis.
Osmosis Psychosis on 97.9 The Hill.
Substantial increase in psychosis hospitalizations, very distressing ER visits for psychosis, exactly because of this issue.
New dawn in this land of the zombies. I moved on from Babylon. Remind me how we got to this point. Something in the air. Look around. Are we not aware or don't care? Dr. Harmony, MD, will prescribe what you need. Manifest dreams, guide in the seeds. To be free from our past, that's a path to unlock. But our minds in the bind. Over time, we forgot to reflect and reset. Rejecting the signs that we pass daily. Thinking maybe stars will align and remind us. Rulers fool us many ways. They're amazed. It can have this effect. Any stage of success. Depressed souls scrolling on empty. Goals can be sold if you fold. Yo, they tempt me with all kind of medicines. Better friends, let us in. Dirty men who never cleanse. Adios. Galaxy walking out of the crowd. 2 steps. We not like them, I say it proud. What you tuning into? Careful what you let into your mental. Some outcomes less than eventful. It's simple. They rather chaos over harmony. To find balance, better habits what your heart in need. Pardon me, but a follower is hard to be. Oh, you mad? I got angels always guarding me. Got the dreamer's disease. Don't need a cure, insure, cause I'm free. Destiny is secure. Most things we endure doesn't need a response. Cause the path that we on goes beyond what they flaunt. Status and they greed. We just trying to survive, dying inside. Fam, keep your eye on the prize. We're alive. This curse can reverse, but you gotta put in work. Earth's going berserk. Osmosis, psychosis, locust, hypnosis, now hopeless, soulless, opus of high doses, bogus, got focus, I'm rolling, scrolling, osmosis, psychosis, locust, hypnosis, now hopeless, soulless, opus of high doses, bogus, got focus, I'm rolling, scrolling.
Osmosis.
Osmosis, psychosis.
Psychosis.
Osmosis, psychosis. In due time, you'll get it. A true crime, but they'll never admit it. Peace sign 2 times, world admitted. Let me flow for a minute. Blue and sublime, too committed to quit it, forget it. Some hearts burn for acidic, we ain't with it. Gold scrolls for your souls, written vivid. Pivot from the wicked, peace of mind, pay more visits. A smidget of life, when you sip it, you get addicted. This liquid enlightens the frigid, loosen up your fitted. Snap back to reality, fade from the masses. Plague leaving ashes, brave will surpass this. Pass it along, inspiration, creation, replacing debates and hate within this nation. Inside all of us, a trace of innovation. Escape from this simulation. It's the type of energy to fill voids, not a pill ploy. No pedals in the ghetto, they pedal for real, boy. It's a shame. Placebos instead of heroes. Proposed guys dead, but they failed to tell you he wrote. Osmosis, psychosis, locust, hypnosis, now hopeless, soulless, opus of high doses, bogus, got focus, I'm rolling, scrolling. Osmosis, psychosis, focus, stop posting, now know it's omens, not quoting, no soul is opus, got focus, reloading, growing.
Psychosis. Osmosis, psychosis. Osmosis, psychosis. Osmosis, psychosis.
Buzz, buzz, honey. What's hitting the airwaves today? Well, we got a healthy dose of endless war. A lot more hate. And you know we ain't missing that good old division. Enjoy!
Awesome. That is off the new album, Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries by SkyBlew and Sublime Cloud. SkyBlew here in the studio with us, and we'll have more about the album and more music when we come back on Live and Local after this. You are listening to Live and Local. I'm Aaron Keck with you, joined tonight by SkyBlew, one of our favorites, who's got a new album out called Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries, along with Sublime Cloud. Great album, and happy to have him here in the studio. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic album. I loved listening to it. The story's cool. Like, the party's awesome. It's awesome. Tell us about this party.
Well, it's it's an awesome party, interesting party for the dreamers, and for those wondering what about this party, what makes it so special and stuff, and that's part of the mystery. So you just have to find out, but just know that everybody's invited, no matter your belief system, who you are, your background, or whatever. Everybody can come. All dreamers are welcome to this party. But if you're looking for the directions how to get there, this album is the directions. So you got to pay close attention to a lot of the songs, a lot of the sounds, and everything like that, because it all plays a part into this special invitation that we're inviting you for. Shout out to my brother Sublime Cloud. He couldn't be here today. He's in Texas. Yeah. What up? Spit this verse real quick. Bro, Sublime Cloud on the beat. Hey. Okay. Hey. Two steps. Alright. Y'all wanna hear a preview of this verse, man? Y'all wanna hear a preview of the verse? Huh? I be watching people that be doing like, they be like swaying back and forth a lot. I don't even know why. They just swaying. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's do that verse for him. Give him a little sneak peek. What's that you see? We'll be linking back up soon, but yeah. So this party, it's a very interesting party. There's two parties that end up popping up. This, when you pay attention to the album, so it gets a little confusing, and that's that. There's a reason for that, because one of them parties that pop up might not be the best party. It might not be that lively. It might be a little lifeless. So, but this party that we're talking about, this is a very special, amazing party, and you'll never forget it. It's an unforgettable party.
Radio plays a big role here too, right?
Absolutely, yep. How
do you craft a story? Like, you're starting basically from scratch, like blank page, blank sheet. Like, how do you build like this whole narrative?
For new listeners and, colorful dreamers that already follow me will know that I've been building like this musical universe for a while now, for different albums and for some years now. And for this one, I knew I wanted it to be like something different, but I wanted it to connect to a very specific pocket in the universe, but like expand on some things, but add some new things. And I was like, me and Sublime, we really sat and put it together of like how we want to go. Because, we had our series of Destined to Rebirth, or Destined to Revolution / Evolution, and Destined to Realization. And then we just branch off to this. So they thinking it's going to be the next in that series, but it's something totally different. But it's still connecting to that, because there are certain concepts and themes that we introduced in those albums that people should definitely go back to, and they'll see, like, oh, okay. And it was like, yeah, this story, how we want to tell it, how we wanted to parallel certain things that's going on in the world, but also, it's rhythm escapism. I'll get into that later. So it's something that you want people to just kind of like really escape into, as not per se to escape the world, because it's still there, but kind of escape the problems of the world, and just kind of just like dive into just something that's just very imaginative and fun and unique, mysterious, but you're also going to get something from it that's going to personally affect you. So when we was coming up with the ideas and laying out how we want the lore to be, the theories, the mysteries, that's like the hard part, but that's the fun part about it. And that's like how we approach this album for sure. Like, we really locked in on how we want this story to be, how we want to tell it.
How do you know that you've succeeded, like, at creating the escape?
Man, what a great question. I would say because of people regaining their memories. They're starting to remember things, remember key moments in their lives. They're starting to remember who they are, why they're here, or a dream they once had. And they share it through like comments, or they message me or something like that. And, it went from a dope song, a dope album, which I appreciate as well, to like, let me send you 3 paragraphs of why this affected me this way and how it helped me. It was like, oh, okay, mission succeeded. We did what we were supposed to do, even though we went through a lot to even do it, because when I talk about training and different things I had to go through to make this music, it's really a lot, but it's more so to help others more so than ourselves. It's our dream too, of course, but more than anything is to help people, especially during these crazy times where there's just a lot of confusion, a lot of hatred, a lot of division and everything. And we just we want to give you more love and less war. That's been the motto, more love, less war. And so we was like, yo, we're going to put all that into this album. We're just going to give it all that we got and put it all into this album and put it out and hope it affects people positively. And then so far, it's only been out like 2 weeks and people just loving it, saying like it's one of their favorite albums so far. And I'm just like, whoa, wow, okay, that's a blessing. And, it's like, yeah, we did what we were supposed to do. And it's only getting started. So I'm interested in seeing where God takes us with it,
What's the best reaction you've gotten? Actually, just overall, like just not even necessarily this album, just like what's the best reaction you've ever gotten to your music?
I'll have to say when, there was this open for this guy Shingo 2. He's like a legend. Worked a lot with Nujabes, rest in peace. And before COVID, before lockdowns and stuff in Asheville, and I did a show out there and I was opening for him for the second time. And then someone came up to me and they were like, they bought their hat to me and they wanted me to sign it. And that's already just like a blessing within itself. But they were telling me the story about how him and his brother, rest in peace, his brother would like play my music for him. And it was like a certain song, Streets of Gold and stuff that really sat with him. And his brother knew it word for word and was always playing it. And before he passed, he was just like introducing him to my music. So the younger brother came to the show to see me and he was like nervous and stuff. And then when he was able to approach me, and I was just like chill, and he was always surprised by that. But he was like, I got to tell you this. And he told me the story about it, and it just like blew me away. And this is not to belittle any other stories and any other interactions I had with supporters and fam, because that's just, I'm truly grateful for that. But that just really sat with me, especially at that moment in time, because after that was like my last show before like full lockdowns. And I didn't know what was going to happen. But I remembered that, and that memory sat with me for a while. And that was one of those things I was like, I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life.
Speaking with SkyBlew, the new album is Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. Let's hear another song. What do you want to play?
Pigeon Man Returns.
All right. Off the new album, Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. This is SkyBlew on 97.9 The Hill.
Is that? Wait. As we look up to the sky, a figure appears. Started out vague, now it's clear. Our spirits revered his return. Pigeon Man, my friend, where have you been? Last time we spoke, you were gone with the wind. He smiled as the sunshine with a brilliance and asked about our journey. Did you ever find fulfillment? It's been a lot, I gotta admit. Some things wanna forget, wanna quit. Wait, he intervened with a gleam. Reminded us that dreams are a wonderful gift. By the time life summons a rift, and then we drift apart. Matters of the heart, there's an art undiscovered to humanity, but starts and embarks on the path that'll lead them to freedom. Love is the key to the kingdom of peace. With hurt in my eyes, I replied, Earth rather weaponize grief. There is no relief. She's minds in the vine. Are these signs of the times? But don't you feel fine when you rhyme with sublime? Each time, touche. Until I get reminded of wars and more hate. Can't afford an escape.
Take me somewhere far from here, where the sun is shining, there's no fear. Let's fly away, away today. Take me somewhere far away, where the skies are blue and there's no gray. Let's fly away, away today.
We grow distant, I'm too different. We try to tell them the truth and few listen, but you listen. Don't forget to live life, have fun, and fly towards the sun. This is not the end, life's only begun. Crawl, walk, run, look what you become. Young to the old, remember to have fun. Keep your head up and fly towards the sun. I know you're feeling overwhelmed, you sighed. Many hide lost, they don't know themselves, but they can quote a spell to tear another man down. Battleground dread sounds, gun rounds, lead bounce, I'm confounded. That's why I left to refresh. Wealth lies in the souls of those who holds less, but values the worth in birth and the purpose. Earth isn't perfectly perfect, he mused. Confused yet amused, we accepted it. Can't be tardy till your party, punctuality is a prerequisite. He said a gift in my palm. This will solve any qualms. For your soul, it's a balm to be used on the quest. Any bruise on your flesh starts to lose its effect. Be renewed, move death, let's live. Enjoy the simple things, young kings and queens. Sing a new song of life for the joy that it brings. new existence if you will listen. Don't forget to live life, have fun, and fly towards the sun. This is not the end, our lives only begun. Crawl, walk, run, look what we become. Young to the old, remember to have fun. Keep your head up and fly towards the sun.
There's so many stars up in my heart is clear, wiped all my tears. Let's fly away, away someday. Going somewhere far away, soaring through the skies. Our hope won't fade. Let's fly away, away today.
Awesome. You're listening to music from SkyBlew off the new album, Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. He's here in the studio. We'll chat with him a little bit more, and we'll hear one more track when we come back on Live and Local after this. Welcome back to Live and Local. I'm Aaron Kick with you in the studio, joined tonight by SkyBlew. He's got a new album out with Sublime Cloud called Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. The whole thing's terrific. We're hearing a little bit of it on the air tonight, but head online and check out the whole thing. Thanks again for being with us.
Hey, thank you. Y'all always show love, so it's always it's an honor to always come back.
You worked with a bunch of different DJs, Sublime Cloud being one, but the end of this album directly ties back to the last album, which was with Ray May. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you choose the DJ for like a particular album? Is it just like, what's the process?
A lot of times it's based on, I plan out my albums in advance because, that's part of like creating a musical universe and rhythm escapism and everything. So I was like, it's times where I'm working on multiple ones or have ideas and sketches of certain ones, but then there's certain things that may happen in life. And I'm like, oh, this is the one. I need to lock in with this producer because of his sounds. Because each one that I work with are different, from Navo to DJ Ray May to Sublime Cloud to Scotty Royal. Everything is different. They all provide something different. So I'm like, all right, if I want to get into like my like sci-fi movie bag or something like that, I'll get with DJ Ray May or something. Or Navo is like more like my boom bap, just like hip hop kind of vibes. Or Sublime Cloud is like my manga and anime and stuff. So it depends on where I'm at in my story arc as a person and musically and where I want to go. So that's how I approach it, because they each bring something totally different, So it's going to be a different experience for us and for the listener,
What's next?
Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Because I was going for like a good year. I didn't release nothing since 2024. And it wasn't because I was being like stagnant or nothing. It was because I was doing a lot of stuff. I was training. I was going through a lot of things in life. I lost somebody close to me. It was a lot of different things, but I had lock in. And we was working on this album and a few other things too. And launching my this album, I already, those familiar with know, I say 2 Steps Above the Stars. You may see that for like the label, but like that's my indie label, and I really officially launched it with this album and this genre. I always say I don't rap, I paint the sky blue. So painting the sky blue is my genre, but I'm launching a new genre with this album, and it's called Rhythm Escapism. And so everybody listening, this is a genre that you can use. So it's music that goes it's like you're telling a story, and it's like adventurous, and you're building a universe in it. So the music offers something. You can write the written lore story pieces. Videos offer something as well that's all telling a cohesive story that people can just like escape into and create their own stories, use their own imagination. So it expands beyond music. Rhythm Escapism is going to be a whole thing. So launching that, and shout out to my business partner and mentor, HF Watts.
It's kind of like you have 2 mirror image molecules to each other. They each mirror one another, but when you put them together, they're different, and it's only different by one. You change one molecule to the other side, and then it's a mirror, it's a superimposable image, but it's not a mirror image anymore.
And a lot more other things. I can't say too much, but I will say there's, for those online who saw when I released the album, I was dealing with some stuff for streaming. Ironically, they forgot about us of getting our album right. So we've been dealing with that since the album release. It's finally on Spotify and YouTube Music, but soon I'm going to be announcing something, sending out another special invitation where, those that's been like missing a lot of my posts on all platforms. I don't know what's going on there. You won't be able to miss too much more soon. And you'll be able to get it directly. How about that?
Awesome. I'm glad you brought back Rhythm Escapism. Who are like your precursors for Rhythm Escapism? Who's your inspiration?
Some of my favorite artists would have to be like, like Common, Lupe Fiasco, Tribe Called Quest, Michael Jackson, New Jabez, different artists like that from all different aspects of music. When I listen to their music, I'll be like, oh man, like I would escape into it as well, but I would get something from it. I remember the first time I heard Food and Liquor by Lupe Fiasco, I was still in Alabama, and they wouldn't listen to stuff like that. I was listening to Gucci Mane and all kind of stuff, and they was like, I was the only one, like one of the few that was listening to that, and I was just like, it changed my life. I was like, I really zoned out to it, and I was like, yo, he got the cover, he's in space, he got like a Nintendo DS on the cover and all kind of cool stuff, and he rap about skateboarding and stuff. That was escapism for me, and that helped me escape my environment that I was in the past, and then video games, and then like growing up in foster care, cartoons and anime and stuff like that, I escaped into. So I was like, I want to do that myself. I want to be able to give people an escape, and not just an escape where, you block out the world. In a sense you do, but when you come back into, your reality, you're going to be refreshed and you're going to know how to maneuver through it. And that's the point of Rhythm Escapism. So then you could present something. So I got different inspirations from that life and different stories and my life story as well. So a lot of different things, really inspired Rhythm Escapism,
I love that, because like the downside with escapism is always like you're withdrawing from the world and you stop caring about it. But no, it makes you care about it that much more and better, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Again, the album is Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. Let's hear one more song. What do you want to wrap up with?
Well, I'll wrap up with More Love, Less War. More Love, Less War.
More Love, Less War off the new album. This is SkyBlew and Sublime Cloud on 97.9 The Hill.
Less war, louder for my kings and my queens, under spells of the fiends, sunbeams in the veins, shadows rattles your dreams, battles of thought, lost this world, not what it seems, screaming at screens, artificial regimes, what's the buzz, how I've seen you miss the routine, arguments over comments, can't wait to demean a fellow human being who really just wanna be seen. We need freeing, connection instead of rejection, we lacking direction, few packing this weapon, called love, small but deadly, a medley of protection, a healthy obsession instead of aggressive oppression. More love, we need more love and less war. While we march in lockstep to death's door, and forbidden competitions for the best score. More love, 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 less war. 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 Dealers out here chillin' while they cap peeling. We medicine, let it in, gave us bad feelings. Plus add villains, no healing, just more pain. Poor slain, falling victim to this system war game. Laura be ashamed to return to this epidemic of hate. Descendants of grace suspended in place. Wait, we gotta unify, yeah, you and I. This can be a paradise, not do or die. Who am I? A guy trying to undo a lie. They boldly sold to control that never grew awry. If you rely on love for the joy it will bring, there's a time for the ring, but for now let us sing. More love, 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 less war. 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 We need more love and less war. We need more love and less war. While we march in lockstep to death's door, and forbidden competitions for the best score. We need more love and less war. More love, less war. No more marching lockstep to death's door, or forgetting we're living, so why you stress for, huh? More love, less war. We need more love. We need more love and less war.
track is More Love, Less War. The album is Forgotten Memories and Analog Mysteries. It's out now. The artists are SkyBlew and Sublime Cloud. SkyBlew here in the studio. Thank you so much for being with us. I love having you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You always show love. I really appreciate it. Just know that.